Good evening, sir. Okay, okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Nasir, sir. Sir, I have sent you one email. I am Sheila Anand from St. Xavier's College, Patna, sir. I have sent you one email. You could please check it and see. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, your mic is on mute.
Thank you, sir. It's a great pleasure to be the part of a collaborative effort to empower the educators. And in fact, I have to congratulate Dr. Nasir Ali for the extensive support continuously providing to the educators. It's quite appreciable, and I appreciate all the participants who have joined for this program. The last 5 days, you have been taken through different areas of uh, technology into the different domains of education. So today we'll be having a discussion on MOOC and SWAYAM. And in fact, I would like to take you maybe the last part of the session. I'll just take you to some of the platforms where we'll be able to create MOOCs, because we know that in SWAYAM or in MOOCs, generally we have an idea that who will be the takers of the course, because the SWAYAM as well as MOOCs, we know it's a course providing platform. So generally teachers ask a question, who will be the taker of the course? That is the first question. Second question is, how will they join unless and until there is a certification authority? These are the two major questions teachers used to have. Uh, Let us think it in a different way, that yes, there are people who join for the courses for the certification. And if you look at the global scenario or the global MOOC providers, you can see that the courses are free. You can explore the courses, you can go through the courses whatever way they have designed, and they will ask a question at the end of the successful completion: would you like to have a certificate? And if certificate is needed, then you may have to pay. Otherwise, the courses are free. And there are lots of beautiful courses, strong and authentic courses available across the globe. So I hope here people look for improving or upskilling, improving the knowledge as well as upskilling ourselves, so that we'll be able to function in a better way in our profession. Because see, as I was mentioning, the topic is very relevant. We are talking about MOOC, SWAYAM, course design, instructional design, all in the time of artificial intelligence. Now, even we may have an apprehension that AI will take everything away. Now, even some of the teachers, even I have started experiencing the challenge when I give some assignments to the students or some presentation to the students. They directly go to ChatGPT or Gemini, get the content created, they just present it. And if it is a PowerPoint presentation, they just go to VPIC and get the slides developed. Now, I have realized that I cannot stop them. We cannot stop our students to explore these kind of platforms or applications. Rather, we have to realign ourselves in terms of the instruction, in terms of the assessment. And I feel that assessment is the most affected area. Even we teachers are ready to make use of the different resources, different platforms in transacting, but we have a reluctance, or we ignore the part of assessment. I feel that the major challenge would be, how do we design the assessment? How do we approach assessment in the presence of new media? That would be a challenge. So anyway, I hope that all of us are ready to take up these kind of challenges. And in fact, we have proved out of last 2-3 years, we have proved ourselves that yes, we are able to equip ourselves to improve the professional competencies, and even we are able to keep or continuously engaging our learners, even if they are not able to join face to face. So with that backdrop, I think I'll just share a small presentation. In fact, I'll start with a small tip. Some of you may be knowing. Most of us might have experienced a problem when we have a video conferencing like this. We may use still PowerPoint for our presentation. And we know that some of the institutions have already flagged up that stop using PowerPoint. We know that PowerPoint is not meant for education. There are different other tools, but we have habituated with, or in other sense, I can say we are addicted with the tool which is called PowerPoint. But when we use a PowerPoint in a video conferencing like this, I have seen even some global experts, they are struggling. Why? Because when I go for the slideshow and share the screen, it will cover my entire screen. My PowerPoint slide will be covering my entire screen, so that I'll not be able to see any of my participants. I'll not be able to address the queries that the participants are putting in the chat box. So what actually people do, they just minimize it, or they just go to the edit mode of the slide, keep it reduced. I'll share how exactly people are doing. I'll click on my entire screen sharing. I'll select my screen, then I'll share. Now you can see that my screen is getting presented. Now what I actually do, I'll go for my PowerPoint, then I'll click on the slideshow. So it covers my entire screen, and I don't know what actually happening behind the slide. So generally what people do, they will present like this. They used to present like this, so that I'll be able to see some of the videos which are opened already, and they'll just keep navigating. So I have a small tip some of you may be already knowing or using. The tip is that we have certain options in slideshow. You have different menus, and you have a menu called slideshow. In that slideshow, you can see a setup slideshow. When you click on setup slideshow, a floating window open up, wherein you can see setup show. There are different ways with which I can set up the show. In show type, there are three options. One is presented by a speaker full screen. Second is browsed by an individual, and our presentation will become a window. Another is browse at a kiosk. It will become a full screen. So we can go to the second option, browse by an individual, and click OK. Now let me click on slideshow, and I can reduce it. Now my screen, my slide is in full view, because every people may be putting all efforts to make the slide very beautiful, but we may not be able to bring that aesthetic to the presentation. Now I can resize it. I can resize it anyway, and even I can see some of you, and even I can access my chat box. So this is one tip to begin with. I'll stop share presenting because I was using entire screen. Now I'll select a window sharing. So once you make your presentation as a window, then you can present share as a window. Now I am sharing as a window. Now I think the slide is visible to you, and I can see half of the participants. And anyway, there is no use because most of your videos are mute. Fine. So at any point of time, if you would like to ask any questions or anything that you would like to add, you are free to do that. And if there is any issue in unmuting yourself and talking, you can use your chat box. I can access the chat box. Fine. So let's start with the topic. It is on SWAYAM and MOOCs. So I have taken as two different topics. Then at the end we will yeah show sir how you okay, for the benefit of maybe the latecomers, I'll show it again. So actually we do, we go for presenting the entire screen. So I'll go to entire screen and select my screen and share. This is what generally we do. And then you go to your PowerPoint and go to slideshow. Now what happens? My entire area of the screen will be covered by this slide. Now in order to avoid this, we have a menu option in PowerPoint. Under slideshow, you have setup slideshow, first option, setup slideshow. And when you click setup slideshow, you will get a floating window wherein there are different options. The first option talks about show type. And in show type, there are three options. And in general case, by default, the first option will be selected. What is that? Presented by a speaker full screen. That is why it is covering our entire screen. So to avoid that, you can use browse by an individual, the second option. So once you select and click OK, your slide will become, and even if you go for slide presentation, slideshow mode, you can resize your slide and convert it as a window wherein the entire slide will be presented, so that you can access, you can see the video as well as you can access to the chat box. So this is what I have done. Go to PowerPoint, slideshow, setup show, browse by an individual. Yes, MK. So after that, once you create, once you convert your presentation into a window, then instead of entire screen sharing, what you can do, you can click on window option, because you know there will be three options to share: Chrome tab if you are using a Google Chrome, window, and entire screen. So you can go to window, select your slide window and share it, so that you'll be able to access the slide. You can navigate the slides in full view. You can see the videos and you can access to the chat box. Well, fine. So I was telling this topic, I have put it as two different topics so that the discussion would be better. To start with, we will have SWAYAM. So we know what is SWAYAM. 2018 almost it has started in a full-fledged way, and especially I have seen that in Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University has taken a bold step that B.Ed students need to complete one MOOC from SWAYAM. M.Ed students need to complete 2 MOOCs from SWAYAM, and even UGC also suggested that every curriculum can focus on including some of the SWAYAM courses. So we know what is a SWAYAM program. It's the initiative of Ministry of Education. And why SWAYAM has started, we know there are 3 cardinal principles. One is the access, another is equity, and another one is quality. So access, we know SWAYAM is free to access. Anyone who is having a mail account, especially yes, Shobna Devi, any question?
No, sir.
Because your hand has been raised. Okay. So basically, with a vision, SWAYAM has started. One is access, because we know that in India we were struggling to improve the access for quality education, improve the access those who were not able to attend the schools, especially school children. I may not say the dropout, but because of some reason who are not able to access to the formal schooling, and those who have dropped out, who were compelled to go for some employment, would like to improve their knowledge, they can access. Those who are working, the working professionals, those who would like to upskill themselves. So with all these, ministry has decided that yes, we can have a platform where people will be able to access. And the equity, everybody is able to access the same course. So there is no disparity, what we would say, which is still persisting in some of the educational institutions. But SWAYAM is a general platform open to all, and it goes beyond the borders. And the quality, the courses which are offered through SWAYAM assures a minimum quality. I won't say that that is the best available, but some of the courses are the best, and some of the courses still need to improve. But anyway, we need to feel happy that we have a platform, our own platform, which is called SWAYAM. And you know that before that, we had EPG Pathshala. It's almost done with that, but still the content is available. E-Pathshala for school education is available, and most of you may be familiar with most of the digital initiatives from the Ministry of Education. SWAYAM is at the central point. We have Diksha portal, we have Nishta portal, we have curriculum, ictcurriculum.gov.in is another platform. So like that, we have lots of digital platforms available for both the teachers, parents, students. But SWAYAM has taken one of the formal structure where the courses are being deployed for the people to access, and there are different types of courses. So we will come to that. So this is about SWAYAM, and I hope almost all of you might have at least once visited the website. Otherwise, today itself, please visit the website SWAYAM, and those who are having Gmail account, you'll be able to register and access the website. And when you go to this particular SWAYAM website, there may be some confusion, which course I need to take, who provides the course. So if you look at the SWAYAM hierarchy or the structure, SWAYAM works on the basis of or with the support of national coordinators. And recently, there is an addition that UGC and Ministry is planning to have a virtual national coordinator. Otherwise, right now we have the national coordinators. They are AICT, NPTEL, UGC, CEC, NCERT, NIOS, IGNO, IIM Mumbai, NITTR. So these are some of the, or these are the national coordinators under whom we will be having different types of courses available. So why this is important? For a course seeker, it is important that who is providing the course. If you look at AICT, we know that it is All India Council for Technical Education, where most of the courses will be related to technical education. So if anybody has completed maybe ITI or Polytechnic or engineering, who are looking towards upskilling in technical courses, the better suggestion would be you can select the courses from AICT. And if you are looking for the engineering science programs, we have another platform called National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning. which is called NPTEL. And those who visited NPTEL, you can understand that we have almost the institutes of national importance or national excellence like IITs, IIMs are the part of NPTEL. So those who are looking for that level of courses, you can select the courses under NPTEL. Another is UGC for non-technical undergraduate and postgraduate courses. You have UGC. There are the postgraduate as well as undergraduate education. When I mention about CEC, I have to highlight one more thing. Those who are teacher educators or those who are faculty members in colleges and universities willing to apply for SWAYAM courses, right now, one of the option available before us is you can go to CEC website, Consortium for Educational Communication. If there are some seniors, they may be remembering before maybe Gyan Darshan and Gyan Vani. Actually, UGC started the CEC classes, the educational broadcasting. And even you can see that there are video lectures available under UGC CEC, which was broadcasted through Doordarshan. So CEC is one of the agency. Another agency is NCERT. Those who are looking for school education based courses, you can select the courses under NCERT. There are lots of courses coming in under NCERT, and those who are school teachers. Let me remember you that in NAP, there is a mention about 50 hours of CPD, continuous professional development for school teachers. Now, how can a teacher complete 50 hours over a year? Attending 50 hours face-to-face may not be feasible all the time. So what actually even ministry, CBSE, NCERT or KVS Sankatan or Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti, all people are suggesting that there will be certain online courses available for the teachers. NCERT is working on that, CBSE is working on that. So you can select those courses so that you will be able to complete your continuous professional development. And those who are teacher educators, they may be remembering there was a specific refresher program, because we know that in higher education, every faculty need to complete an induction program as well as a refresher program. It's mandatory. Now, because of different reason, most of the faculties may not be able to attend the face-to-face induction or a refresher program. Now, SWAYAM has taken a one step ahead. The course was called ARPIT program, Annual Refreshment Program for Teachers. So it was another kind of programs available in SWAYAM. And NIOS is National Institute of Open Schooling, also provides different types of courses, but they actually focus on the open schooling target group. We know that who can access the open schooling, who are not able to attend the formal schooling, who are not able to spend time, or those who are working, who cannot make the time, the regular school time. Maybe there is a concept of evening class or evening school. There are different terminology. So NIOS also cater the needs of a large group of people. Another is IGNOU. Now, most of us know that recently, based on NEP 2020, Ministry has taken a bold decision that dual degree is possible. A student can complete 2 degrees simultaneously. So one of the suggestions that is being given is that if you are in a formal schooling or formal education program, like in a college or a university, you can be encouraged to take up one more course through these kind of platforms. And one of such platform is IGNOU. IGNOU has already shown its quality, and some of us might have already completed some of the courses from IGNOU. or maybe making use of IGNOU material, IGNOU study material, well developed. So IGNOU also provides different types of courses. Another is IIM Bangalore, Indian Institute of Management Bangalore, also gives different types of courses under SWAYAM. And NITTR, those who are working in technical education, those teachers need to be trained in a different way. So we have a national agency called NITTR, National Institute of Technical Teachers and Research, Technical Teachers Training and Research. There is one at Chennai. So this NITTR also provides different types of courses. So this knowledge about the national coordinators would give you an idea what kind of course I am looking for. And if I am searching for certain course, which national coordinator would be appropriate for me. Right. Then moving to the structure of the course. Now we know that in 2017 we have got a guideline from UGC under guidelines for developing online courses on for SWAYAM. And what exactly it talks about? It talks about the course structure. And in fact, even now we follow this structure for any kind of e-content development, because those who are faculty members, they know that in the academic performance index, we know that there are certain areas which talks about e-content developed by the faculty. There are weightages, there are scores. So sometimes the faculty members, they feel that, sir, I have prepared a PowerPoint, I have prepared a video, I have prepared a PowerPoint and converted it as a video using a screencasting. So will it be considered as an e-content? In essence, it is an e-content. But literally meaning, if you look at e-content, it's an e-content. But right now in Indian system, we follow that an e-content need to have a four quadrants. So these four quadrants are basically quadrant 1, which talks about e-tutorial. So when we are planning to develop a course, some of you may be using some of the LMS and you might have developed courses. So whenever you develop a course, it would be better to follow the four quadrant approach. So the first quadrant is e-tutorial. It's basically meant for self-learning and it is being supported with the video lectures. So it need not be always video lectures. We know that those who have accessed EPG Pathshala, the older version of SWAYAM, you know that there are certain courses, and though every course will have 30 minutes video. Every course will have a 30 minutes video and we have to go through that. Now, contrary to that, if you look at some of the international online courses or MOOCs, these two are different. We know that they may not be following exactly 30 minutes video that we will discuss later. But here in quadrant 1, let us understand that we are supposed to have a video content or an animation or a simulation, or even it can be a virtual lab. We know that we have VLab as well as OLab under the ministry, which is available. Some of you might have used it. OLab, we use it for school level and VLab for the higher education level. VLab is actually a consortium of IITs, basically. So maybe during the lockdown or even now, those who are not having some of the sophisticated instruments, we can go through the VLab. There are different subjects listed and different experiments are listed. So all these can be added. It doesn't mean that you need to have everything together. It can be a video or an audio, because we know we have an option called podcasting. So some of you may be familiar with podcasting, and you may remember during the lockdown, it was so famous, one of the podcasting platform called Anchor.fm. I'll just type it in the chat box if it is not very clear for you. It is Anchor.fm. And now, if you visit Anchor.fm, you can see that Anchor FM, you can record your audio lectures, and that can be distributed through Spotify. Now, recently, we know that Spotify has become very popular. So even your audio lectures can be accessed through Spotify. So those kind of content can be added. Or animation. Those who are very good in creating animation, you can create animation and use it. Or simulation. If you know the technique of developing simulation, it would be well and good. Or virtual labs. So this is what quadrant 1, e-tutorial. In quadrant 2, it is e-content, or what we call it as e-text. It is basically the reading material. And if you look at NPTEL, you can see a very interesting thing that under the video transcript, the entire script that the video presenter is using, that will be presented below the video. And as the presenter is keep on presenting, those sentences will be highlighted. You know why? It is basically using an inclusive principle. Those who are auditorily challenged, they will be seeing the video. Meanwhile, they can read the text. So both can be supported. So it can be either the video script as a transcript for reading, or it can be a lesson written elaboratively, which is an e-text. Then in quadrant 3, it is web resources in order to extend, in order to go beyond what is available in the video as well as the reading material. So we say that there is a phrase we use in teaching learning, allowing the learner to extend the learning trajectory. I'm not repeating because it may become more technical. It's nothing but the video presenter might have used some of the content, and the participant might have developed an interest to know more, to go beyond that. So our course need to have a space wherein the students, the participants can go beyond in order to enrich their learning experiences. So how to do that? So in quadrant 3, we will see the web links, case studies, historical development, and other value additions. So sometimes, suppose I am talking about NEP 2020 in a course. Now, I may be mentioning NCF 2005 or NEP 1986. So like that, I may be making some mention during my video lecture, and a student would like to know what exactly the Kothari Commission was talking, what exactly NCF 2005 was talking about. I may not be able to include that in my video, but I have to provide an opportunity for the learner to explore further. So I can give those links in the quadrant 3. Or suppose I'm doing with a demonstration or a particular software, for example, Moodle. Suppose the course is on Moodle. Now I may have different video lectures. Now some of us may not be able to cope up with that video pace. We may have to have either in our regional language. If it comes in a regional language, some of us feel so happy. And there is a happy news for you that UGC already taken up this and they are in the process of converting the existing SWAYAM courses into the vernacular languages. They have already started with 8 languages. So within no time, we'll be able to have the Hindi courses in the other subject, and we'll have Tamil, the courses in Tamil. So the work is going on. Means the effort here is how can we maximize the participation of the learner. So if I'm using Moodle, then I may need to provide some video tutorials, which I was not able to provide. In the video tutorial of quadrant 1, I can give some links so that you will be able to visit those platforms and repeatedly watch it and master it. Quadrant 4 is for self-assessment, self-graded quizzes with feedback. Please remember the word feedback because it is needed in a later discussion. So these are the 4 quadrants. Now, most of us might have used Google Classroom or any other platform, and we would have told that yes, we are having the online course. Now, please look at your course, look back to your course, and check whether you have included all the 4. There is a reason to have all the 4. I have already mentioned it. 1, you provide an experience for the learner that the learner is attending a lecture through a video. And this video is supported with a reading material. So whenever you design a course in any of the platform, please remember, let us follow at least these 4 quadrants. Even you can go beyond this, but at least these 4 quadrants, if you can include, then we can say our course is on par with any of the MOOC courses or SWAYAM courses. Fine. So this is the course structure what we are following. Now, when we follow this course structure, it would be suggestive that please visit the SWAYAM website, and you can download this guideline, which I have mentioned in the left side of my slide, guidelines for developing online courses for SWAYAM. Now, you may ask a question, will everybody get a chance? I would say no. But understanding how exactly a SWAYAM course is getting developed, in what platform they are getting developed, what are the different phases which a course provider need to go through. So all the details are there, and even it gives more technical knowledge, like what is the specification of the video. It's not that I have a mobile phone, I'll record a video, I can use it. No, they are very particular about the specification of the video, the clarity of the video, the content. Please remember, when we have used maybe a Google Classroom, we might have downloaded certain content, or we might have visited some of the websites, collected some material, put it in a Word document, converted that into a PDF, and uploaded in our course. We were not much bothered about the copyright issues. In SWAYAM, when you write a content in SWAYAM or in any online course, I would say, we have to be bothered about the copyright. So in SWAYAM, when we are writing what they say, it should be 0 plagiarized. So let us take that input, and when we develop a course, let us follow the same. We are not going to violate the copyright policies, or we are not going to have the plagiarized content. So this is one part. The other part which I have included here, you can see it's a Bharat Gazette, the Gazette of India, which talks about the credit transfer. And this is also important. Now, those children who are in school, earlier we never talked about credit transfer in school education. But recently, after NEP, you know that we have got a document called National Credit Framework. So that document clearly talks about the credit that can be attained by even a school child. And we have a system of credit transfer in higher education. And if there are participants who are students, maybe the graduates or postgraduates, you know that you are eligible to attain credits from SWAYAM by completing the SWAYAM courses. And right now you are familiar that these credits can be deposited in ABC. You have an academic bank of credits. So whatever credits you are acquiring can be deposited and which can be redeemed. This is what. So there is something called credit transfer. Now what the Gazette talks about credit transfer, I've just taken 2 points from that. There is a credit mobility. Now some of you may be finding it difficult, say what is it? I'll put it in a simple way. Suppose I am doing the first semester undergraduate program. So in that semester, my university curriculum talks that I supposed to complete 25 credits. So that curriculum talks about maybe 5 or 6 different courses. Completing that courses will help me to acquire that 25 courses. But in order to attain that 25 courses, I need to be regular to the college. Now what we have the option, UGC has already told 20 to 40% of the credit of a program can be attained through SWAYAM. Means if out of the 6 courses, suppose there is a 5 credit course or a 4 credit course, and when you looked at SWAYAM, you could see that there is the same or similar. Similar in the sense, more or less same syllabus. And you are interested to take up that course, you have the freedom to take that course. That 4 credits. So if you are taking that 4 credit from SWAYAM, you need not complete all 25 from the institute. You need to complete only 21 credit from the institute, and you can give a request to the concerned university, please take my 4 credit from SWAYAM and add it to my 21 so that you are completing 25. This is what credit transfer. What the Gazette says, the parent institution shall give the equivalent credit weightage to the students for the credits earned wide online learning credit courses through SWAYAM platform in the credit plan of the program. So when you visit, I'll take you through the SWAYAM platform. When you visit SWAYAM platform, when you are searching for the course, it clearly talks about how many credits are there for that particular course. Some courses are self-paced, some courses are for credit, some courses are no credit courses. Some of you might have done course like that. But recently when we had a meeting with UGC chairman, we have brought that into the notice of UGC that how can you say that there is a program maybe for 8 weeks. A student is putting efforts in 8 weeks, spending some meaningful notional hours to complete that program, then that effort need to be credited. So that suggestion has been well taken by UGC, and hopefully in the next updates, every course will have certain credits. That is a good news for the course takers. Now, what the next Gazette talks about, evaluation and certification of credit-based MOOCs. The host institution and the course coordinator shall be responsible for evaluating the student registered for the credit-based MOOCs offered on SWAYAM platform. What is that? It is very clear. When you take up an online course in SWAYAM, at the end of the course, there will be an examination. The term end or semester end examination, which need to be registered in the SWAYAM portal. SWAYAM Central will be allocating the exam centers You have to go to the exam center and you have to attend the proctored examination. If you acquire 50%, I think there are 50 and 40%, you will be passing that particular course, so you will get that credit. So whoever is offering the SWAYAM course or the course in SWAYAM, there will be a course coordinator who is the course provider. So there are certain mechanisms. So means these two documents gives you an idea. Everything is well articulated. So SWAYAM is not that there are certain videos coming in. All these are well articulated, and I would have a humble submission before you that let everyone take up at least one SWAYAM course in a semester, if possible. And whatever effort that you are putting, all will get acknowledged. Fine. And this is the enrollment status. 2023 January, you can see course enrollment was around 35 lakhs and exam registration was almost 55 lakhs 43,000, and the certification is almost 3 lakhs 34,000. And all these details you can get in the SWAYAM website. Why I have mentioned here, you can see that there is an increase. There is an increment in exam registration and certification. Earlier, we used to say that huge enrollment is there in SWAYAM, but the completion rate is very less. But when you compare with maybe the global scenario, 10 to 11% is the completion in SWAYAM, and that itself is a huge achievement in a country like India. Right. Now, when you go to swayam.gov.in, you will be taken to a page wherein you can go to all courses and you can see this. I'll demonstrate it. All the courses will be listed, and you can see there are two options. One is upcoming courses and ongoing courses. So upcoming courses means enrollment is open. So SWAYAM open up the enrollment in every January and every June. This is the cycle. So in every January, you can, or maybe December, you can visit the website, SWAYAM website. You will be getting number of courses where enrollment is open. And the other courses you can just see ongoing courses where enrollment is closed. So this is what you can see when you visit SWAYAM portal. Now, before moving to MOOC, let me take you through that SWAYAM website. Then we will have a discussion if needed. So I'll just stop sharing. I'll go to I hope you are able to see. So this is what, when you go to swayam.gov.in, you will be ending to this page. SWAYAM, about SWAYAM, all courses, national coordinator, local chapters, announcement, sign in or register. You can just click on this if you want to sign in. So it provides you an option to use your Microsoft account or your Google account. So once you click on your Google account, so I just click my Google account. Okay, now I have entered into the website. Even without registering, you can access Now you can click on all courses. You can click on all courses. You can see you will get the course catalog. You have an option sort by course title and duration. You can select any one. Then in the left pan you can see there is something called filter. So there are filters like national coordinator, as I was mentioning, AICT, CEC, IGNOU, IIMB, all these national coordinators are mentioned here. If you are very specific to have a course under a national coordinator, then you can select that filter. Then course mode, self-paced, regular. Then course duration, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, 15 weeks, all these different durations are available. Course exam date, just see. Even Sunday, April 28, 2024, exam date already been given. So which exam date you are planning to take? Accordingly, you can select the course. Course credit, whether you are looking for a course which has got a credit or no. Then you have category. Category, as I was mentioning, annual refresher program in teaching, ARPIT, architecture and planning, design, engineering, health science, humanities, all these are being given. Now, when you are not using any filter, this would be provided. Now you can see upcoming enrollment open. There are courses like 3D printing, animation, academic writing with research, right? You can see the courses. So you can just go through this, and suppose I am interested in this academic writing, click on that. Click on that particular course. You can see academic writing with research and publication ethics, part A and B. Research scholars, they know that you have a compulsory program. Now even you can take up this, which is being offered by Dr. Ajay Semalti, HNB Garhwal University, and it is upcoming. There is an introductory video and you have a summary. It is an elective course type, 15 weeks duration, multidisciplinary. There are 4 credit point. Level is postgraduate. Start date is 15 January 2024, but still the enrollment is open. End date is 5th May 2024. Enrollment ends on 29th February. Exam date 18th May 2024, shift 1. What else you need? Then next to that, it gives a small description about the course provider and previous performance of the course. You can see, because generally when you go to Amazon or Flipkart or Google Play Store, you would like to know what is the review, right? So similarly, you can see in 2022 there were 10,000 participants. In July 2022. Now, right now, 64,515 participants have completed this course or enrolled. Now, below to that, you can see there are objectives of the courses, then target group is there, and a small video and some testimonials. And the course layout is also given. What is in week 1? Because SWAYAM follows a weekly format. Whereas we know in our school, we follow the topic format or the unit format. We complete unit by unit. Whereas in SWAYAM, the focus is on weekly format. In week 1, there is a content, academic and research writing introduction, importance of academic writing, basic rules of academic writing, where you will have a video, you will have reading material, you will have web links, and you will have certain assignment. So like that, every week we'll have certain weekly tasks, and there may be an additional week, and book for reference is already provided. So all these details would be available, and it says that course certificate. The course is free to learn. Interested learners can enroll and learn the course for free. If you wish to get certified this course, you must register and write the proctored exam after the payment of examination fee. The exam is conducted by NTA, 30 marks for internal assessment, 70 marks for external, and a minimum 40% marks needed for passing, and the exam will be 50 MCQs, computer-based test. That means when you enter into the course catalog, you will be able to get all the details about the course. So if you are really interested about that, then you can enroll in that. Let us see maybe a filtering. Suppose I need a course from IGNOU. Now itself, it has moved to IGNOU courses alone. Artificial intelligence, assessment, Assamese poetry, awareness program on solar water, basics of Arabic. There are a variety of courses available under IGNOU. And let me say, I need no credit course. Now you can see all the courses are credit based. So like this, you can keep on searching, and according to your wish, you'll be able to select the course, enroll, and complete the course. So this is what I would like to share about SWAYAM. And if there are any questions, you may please ask now, rather waiting for the last. I hope, Nasir sir, that would be fine. Yeah, okay. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So the same question we also asked. In fact, when I have provided around 5 videos, I have contributed to different MOOCs. So the instruction was, earlier it was like that. Whenever you actually first comes the content writer, what we call it as, suppose I am applying for a SWAYAM course, I can apply and I can find the subject experts. I can have, suppose I have 20 modules, I can have 20 subject experts who will write the content. Now they write the content and the same content will be presented without any change. Yeah, this is what makes SWAYAM less attractive, as you mentioned. People feel that the same thing is getting, so there is a tendency to skip the video so that I can read the text easily. So this has been taken to UGC, and there may be some changes. Yes, yes. In fact, what we see in NPTEL, you can see the sentences will be highlighted. So video script, transcript actually supports some of the disabled people. But for the general people, they may feel that no, better we can have some other reading material. So what some of the course provider, they say, those things we have added in the third quadrant in terms of links. Okay.
Sir, I am Balamalika Devi from Tamil Nadu.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Please.
We are autonomous institution, Sri Sharda College of Education in Salem.
Okay.
Sir, some of the students are not, though they are enrolling in the SWAYAM course, they are not able to complete it due to the language.
So that's what, ma'am, that is being taken care by UGC. Now, some of the courses already is running in Tamil. So
Yes, sir. At least if they give the content in translated mode, it will be easy for them to at least understand the content.
the process is on. The process is on.
Most of the students are expecting in Tamil regional language.
True, I know that, ma'am.
Yes.
Now UGC, CEC already started the process. I think almost 3 or 4 months back, there was a notification asking for the expression of interest to translate the existing course into the regional languages. And some of my colleagues have already worked on that. I know that it will be coming.
Okay, sir. If it is so, it will be of much use for
right now in 8 Indian languages. The translation work is going on.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the information, sir. I also want to know about the credit transfer. Though being an autonomous institution, can we offer like that, sir?
Yes, we can offer.
We can give it as an option.
I'll make it clear. See, basically, right now, because we had a meeting with the UGC, all the SWAYAM coordinators and the UGC chairman and the national coordinators, there were a lot of concerns. One concern was there earlier that, especially TNTU people know that, teacher education, they were suffering a greater challenge that the B.Ed exam completes maybe in December, and they were having a compulsory SWAYAM course, but the SWAYAM course result was delayed. Hence, most of the time, their results were withheld, right? So this was one challenge. Now, UGC has already taken that, and they have clearly given the dates right now itself. When the course get notified, the exam date also get notified, and the results will be declared within no time. That process is going on. One. Second, as an autonomous institute, what you can do, you can formulate the guidelines for the credit transfer. What is the major challenge? I'll tell. Suppose your institute is offering a course and the similar course is available in SWAYAM course. But when you as a faculty, when you go through the syllabus of the SWAYAM course, let us assume that you feel that the course syllabus is very, very lucid. The quality is very less compared to the syllabus that you are following. Now, you may have a conflict. There is a conflict of interest that the quality is very bad. Any students can pass it, so it may attract more students. So in such cases, what UGC suggests, if any student would like to take a course in SWAYAM and transfer that credit into the existing course, the Board of Studies of the parent institute can take the decision, can approve that syllabus and give the approval for the credit transfer.
Okay, sir. Would it be done as compulsory for all if it is for one unit, should it be done for all the 50, or we can give choice for the students, sir?
No, see, credit transfer, see, a student may be opting for a particular course. So suppose a 4-credit course, if a student is opting for that and the student would like to transfer that particular 4 credits into his mark list, then this is the procedure. The other way, what UGC suggests, a faculty can make use of the course. Suppose I need only for the first and second unit. Okay. So the teachers can make use of those content and the material. You need not provide the complete, but the student will not get the SWAYAM certificate, but it can act as a support material for the faculty.
Yes, sir. As usual, it can be considered as an additional resource for them.
Yes, exactly. Yes, there is a question, how beneficial are these SWAYAM courses compared to Coursera, edX, Udemy? See, there is no comparison as such. Why SWAYAM courses are beneficial? One, it is been formulated such a way that any student who takes up the SWAYAM courses, there is a credit transfer facility. Means those students who are not able to complete all courses within the institute can take up some courses online, get the benefit of that credits and complete the course. Now, is credit transfer unique to SWAYAM comparably? Yes. Right now, We don't have any other. Suppose you are doing Coursera or edX or Udemy or Allison, any of the platform, there is no credit transfer. Now, SWAYAM, since it is directly under ministry and these national coordinators, all these are easy and this is been agreed. Can we write exam on another day if we were not able to write on scheduled day? That right now I cannot say. That can be answered by the course coordinator. Whoever is offering the course, that course coordinator, because right now you have seen the exam will be conducted by NTA. So right now, what I can say that there may not be a possibility of writing in another day. Unless and until there is a genuine reason for a group of learners, maybe because of some problem in some area, maybe a flooding situation or disaster, something like that, then they may be taking the request. Otherwise, no is the answer. Yes, Sarva Mangala Sudhir.
Good evening, sir. My question is, actually, I have done a course on Coursera, and in what way it can be, like, I can just add it up in my resume or profile, is that all? Or any credits can it?
See, those courses you are doing outside SWAYAM, right now they have not been acknowledged officially. You can put it in your resume. There is no, because you have gained the skill or you have gained the knowledge. So that is there with you. But if you are a working professional, suppose you are working in a college or a university, these credits will not be acknowledged professional or officially. Like maybe for your FDP or your orientation or refresher, they will not consider.
Only SWAYAM courses will be considered.
Yes, only SWAYAM courses. And right now we have the Malavia mission. There are certain other, so those courses are being considered. Otherwise, you can use the global courses for improving your knowledge and skill.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I think that would be fine. Then we will move to the next topic. It will be, yes, Sheikh Fahmida.
Sir, myself, Sheikh Fahmida. I'm having one question. If suppose my students are doing already 24 credits as the institution is providing, after that also they are going to be take one of the SWAYAM course as just now showed academic writing skills. So if they are completing that, is it going to be involved in that result?
If they complete that, they can request the college or the university controller to include those credits. If they are willing to transfer that credit, they can add that into the mark list, and that those credits can be put it in their ABC, Academic Bank of Credit. That can be done.
So one more thing I want to know, is it the SWAYAM platform is providing the after examination immediately they will get the certificate, sir?
Yes,
so
yes. Now they are streamlining. The exam dates already streamlined, and the results also will be announced at the earliest.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, may I interrupt?
Yes.
Sir, actually in NAC, actually criteria 1 under curricular aspects, they have given one question. Are there any students who have completed SWAYAM and things like that? So MOOCs and SWAYAM, they have mentioned.
Yes.
So if they have completed, then do we get extra points for that?
Right now for NAC, they give the weightage for SWAYAM.
SWAYAM. Students, for students.
Student enrollment need to be more. It can be in SWAYAM or NPTEL.
So can we suggest our students to take up courses as a kind of assignment, something like that?
Yes. In fact, ma'am, now some of the institutions, they have already given a space for MOOCs in the syllabus itself. So you can have suggestion that. Now what actually you can do, I'll give an example. In an institute, suppose you have 6 departments, 6 departments can have one faculty as a mentor. See, for example, I am from maths department. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I one of the teacher from maths department can be a mentor for the students, guide them which are the different mathematics related courses, when to enroll. So once they enroll, make sure that how many enrolled, and the mentor can support them if needed, and the mentor can take an account how many of them are completing, how many got the certification. So this is one of the way you can implement the SWAYAM enrollment and completion.
Do we have to take the permission of the principal or university or anything like that?
No need at
No
all.
need.
No need at all. You can have your own institutional mechanism, but once you have formalized it, you can inform them. You need not get a permission, but you can inform them that will as a best practice.
Okay.
So
Okay. Thank you, sir.
SWAYAM enrollment and completion. These are the best practices we are following.
Sure, sir.
And baby Shalini says we have applied for 2 courses, but 2 exams. Now that's what it was there earlier. There was a problem. The exam dates were not mentioned. Now what SWAYAM has improved that while enrolling itself, you can see the exam date, so that you can avoid those courses where the exams are coming in the same day. Earlier it was a concern. And Anuradha question, yes. Chennai students, that NTA has to be taken. I cannot answer. And Merin Shaila says, what is the process of credit transfer? Completed courses, NPTEL courses? Yes. Now, I don't know in which institute you are studying or working. That need to be dealt with the institute or the university. The university need to have a policy how to go for a credit transfer. Every university is in the process of doing that. We have done long back the procedure to go for a credit transfer. Or what you can do, once you have completed a SWAYAM course, if you got the certificate and the statement, you can write to the controller of examination of the university with a request that I have acquired these many credits. I request you to transfer these credit into my course. This is one. And second, now every institutions will be working on the ABC registration. Once the ABC registration is over, you can see your credits into your ABC. Right. So we will hold the remaining question to the end. We will move to the next topic. Yeah. Fine. So the next topic is about MOOCs. Now, I'll not go in detail about the theoretical aspects and all. We know that what is a MOOC and how exactly it is being evolved. It is a massive open online course. It's an online course available anyone to enroll. That is the major theme. Why? Because there are people who are limited in terms of access, in terms of quality, right? Who are in need of upskilling, who are in need of maybe completing some of the requirement, like what we were discussing, the refresher course or some courses like that. Now even you see that because of NEP, there are lots of curriculum revision going on in different universities, and I hope in almost all the universities there will be a mention about the MOOCs. So let us see what exactly it is. It talks about massiveness, it talks about openness, it talks about online, and it is ultimately it is a course, right? So we are familiar with the term course. So a course is nothing but now it is very clear for us. Earlier we used to say that I used to take a course on travel and tourism. I have taken a course in management. But right now we know we have a choice-based credit and semester system where a course is a paper. A course is a paper. Now here it can be a complete course or it can be a paper. Now what exactly this course can be offered by a college. A course can be offered by an NGO, a professional body. A course can be self-paced. A course can be open. There is no open date and end date. That is also there. Those who have gone through some of the global courses, you know that it is open and it counts the date from the day you are enrolling. Those courses are also there. And some courses are there you might have seen. Now, what we have seen in SWAYAM, there is a restricted designed course. Whereas if you go to some of the courses like in WHO, there are online courses, open courses are available. In WHO, UNESCO is providing different courses. Like that, not only edX, Udemy and all, there are these policy organization, international organization, UNICEF is providing. There you can see some courses, they will have an entry test or what they say, a pre-survey. So once you register to the course, you have to take up a pre-survey, and that pre-survey will decide the level of the learner. Accordingly, the course will get shuffled or realigned. It's a very interesting idea. I have designed a course keeping some target group in my mind. Now, I cannot assure that all target groups are having the same level. I cannot assure. So this kind of courses, self-pacing can be in this way also. It's not only that whenever, wherever I need, I can access. Even the self-pacing can be. That is where some of you may be familiar with the concept of UDL, Universal Design for Learning. So the course is most important. And what is the nature of the course? The nature of the course is it is an online course. Now, we have seen online courses. It can be a real-time interaction. We call it as synchronized mode of online course. Like this. The 6 days, actually you are completing a workshop course. And all these 6 days, you have to be online in the stipulated time. So this course, I can call it as a synchronous online course. If you have an LMS, a course platform, and maybe once in 2 days you have a video conferencing, it can be an asynchronous mode. So real-time interaction, whether it is needed or not, that can be decided, the nature of online. Another is local cohorts. Local cohort means it's nothing but local group, right? I have designed a course and I offer it only for maybe a particular district, right? Maybe the next month I am offering only for a particular state. The next month the other month I'll give it for another. So like that, it can be an online. Local groups can be joined, only local group. So this is what online. There are different ways of online. We know that there is a blended learning, there is a flipped learning. All these you might have heard maybe in the earlier sessions. Now what is this online? We know that these online courses may be paid, highly paid. One. Second, these online courses may be from a proprietary organization. Proprietary in the sense, suppose you are taking up a course from Intel or Microsoft, Google. All these are providing different courses. Now, when you go through that courses, you can see they will say that all rights reserved. The content, the video, the material, everything is under the copyright of the course provider. So what is the meaning? You cannot take those content and reuse it. You cannot redistribute. You cannot copy and give to somebody. Because every rights without permission of the course provider, you cannot use it. Now, what is the nature of this course? It is open. You have open content. Open content in the sense they are being either in general public license or in public domain, or the entire content will be with the open license. You may be familiar or you might have heard open licenses, and the very popular one is the Creative Commons licenses. So most of the MOOCs are coming with the Creative Commons license. Then another is the free of charge. It is open to everyone. Almost all these courses are allowing free access. At the end of the course, they will ask, if you are looking for a certification which will benefit you to get a promotion, get an employment, then they would say, pay for the certificate. And if you look at Udemy, edX, or Coursera and all, some courses they are free. Okay, even the certificate also will be free. Like what madam was asking, can I put it in my resume? Suppose I am collecting something on leadership. I keep on collecting leadership, management, all these. And I keep it in mind that yes, I can get a job in a particular corporate firm in management area. So when I look for that management area, I have a employment opportunity. And this certificate is very valid. Like for example, suppose I am taking a course from Stanford University. It's a very prestigious university. Or I am taking a course from MIT. Or I am taking a course from Harvard University. Right? So all these courses, these universities are very prestigious. And the value of the certificate is that much. So if you want to have the certification, sometimes they say, yes, you have to pay, but it is affordable. And this is what the openness. And what is the massiveness? Massiveness, it is not only for 35 students of my class. You have a large population who are enrolling. And what is the advantage? We never think about that. We talk about massiveness. I can reach to a large number of people in a very few time. That's what we say. But I look at in this way, when you have a large group of people, you might have experienced. I'll share one of my experience. I have done a course from a Moodle Academy. Moodle Academy, it was a MOOC, wherein it was for around 6 weeks. And every week, there will be only 3-minute video. There are reading material, but this 3-minute video, the course instructor will be telling what have you covered in the last week, what are you going to cover in the next week. That's all. It's a kind of instruction or a motivation to go ahead with the next week. And all the remaining 1 week, we have to involve in activities. One of the activity in that Moodle course was, I have to create a discussion, start a discussion. And that discussion, that activity will get completed only when minimum 3 people from that course group involve in that discussion. I hope you got it. I have to start a discussion topic, and just by starting a discussion topic, my activity is not getting completed. I should get minimum 3 of the members, participants of the course, responses to my discussion. How will I get it? Then I have to show my presence by involving in their discussion topic. Then only some of them will see my discussion topic and present. So I was able to develop a network. In that 6 weeks, through 6 activities, I was able to contact with different people from different area, different country, of different experience background. This is what the advantage of massiveness. When I have only a limited group, then my exposure is very less. And I will connect it with our OBE. Outcome-based education, if you look at the curriculum framework on outcome-based education, you know that there are certain graduate attributes There are certain graduate attributes, and one of the graduate attribute, it talks about multicultural competence. A student who is taking a course from Tamil Nadu in an institute may have a maximum exposure to a South Indian culture, maximum, or maybe an Indian culture. But if that student can take up a global MOOC, that student get an exposure to the global audience or global participants, and we can develop the network. So the multicultural and I can also understand how a student from US, how a student from maybe Russia, how a student from Japan, how a student from Australia approach that particular topic. How do they approach towards the assignment? I can learn a lot. So hence I can improve my multicultural competence. So these are actually the advantages of MOOCs. And if you look at the brief history, it was started by MIT, and with the introduction of open educational resources, actually the concept of MOOC has come. And in 2008, and you know that in 2012, there was a Paris Declaration from UNESCO about OER, Open Educational Resources, and the term was coined by Dave Cormier in 2008, and he was using a course, Connectivism and Connective Knowledge, CK08. You can just get it through your search. Now, let us look into the two different types of MOOCs. One is CMOOCs. CMOOC and XMOOC, these are the two MOOCs. A CMOOC are basically focusing on connectivist pedagogy. If it is too heavy, leave it. I will make it very simple. Those MOOCs which are looking towards the participants who works themselves, who construct their own knowledge. They explore through blogs, wikis, websites, and collect, compile, construct knowledge and share with the others. It's a kind of participatory MOOC where there need not be a designated teacher. There can be a course provider, and the course provider just guide the students what they have to do. The students, the learner can act as a learner as well as a teacher. This is what connectivist pedagogy talks about. And it follows very specific instructional design. And it is being talked about is the connectivist massive open online course that share digital online learning element and environment and are connected together in variety of ways. This is what CMOOCs. And generally, CMOOCs are limited. Certain institutes, they conduct CMOOCs. And the MOOCs which we are seeing, the popular MOOCs are XMOOCs. X stands for extended, going beyond. And these MOOCs are having our traditional course structure. Like it will have a syllabus, it will have maybe the weekly format or topic format, and after every week there can be a doubt clearance session, or the course provider may be taking a feedback from the course participants, right? And there can be there will be assessment, there will be different tasks the participant need to be completed, and there will be a certification. So this is what an XMOOC. They are presented typically with a clearly specified syllabus of recorded lectures and self-test problems. This is another point. XMOOCs will have the recorded, or what we were calling the quadrant 1. Tutorial videos will be there in XMOOCs. And there will be quadrant 4. So the SWAYAM MOOCs, what we are seeing, SWAYAM actually is coming under MOOCs. So the SWAYAM MOOCs actually comes under XMOOCs, extended MOOCs. So these are the two types of MOOCs available, and these are some of the MOOC providers. Right, somebody should provide. Now you can see the MOOCit. MOOCit is IIT Kharagpur. I think IIT Kharagpur, not Kanpur. They have a platform to provide the MOOCs. It is MOOCit. The MOOCit, IIT BX, IIM BX, AgMOOCs, and NPTEL. These are all Indian platforms where they provide the MOOCs. MOOCit is there. IIT BX, IIT Bangalore provides MOOCs. IIT Mumbai. IIT Mumbai provides MOOCs in, and they have categorized the MOOCs into Edu MOOCs, Skill MOOCs, Teach MOOCs, Life MOOCs. You can visit to the website IIT BX. Also, you can visit MOOCit. Another is IIM Bangalore provides the MOOCs platform, IIM BX. And in agriculture, we have a MOOC provider comes under AgMOOCs. All these websites you can visit. And another is NPTEL. Now the other visual where you can see Coursera, Canvas, Udemy, Open Courseware Consortium, Joomla, edX, like this, Open Study. Like this, there are different course providers. Future Learn is there. Future Learn is also very interesting. Allison is there, very interesting. Open Universities is there. MIT is providing Open Courseware. So there are lots of MOOC providers that you can explore. Now, how to create a MOOC? So that is where I was mentioning. Now, after discussing this presentation, we will see some demonstrations. How can you develop a MOOC course? So maybe you can keep this 11 points in your mind. One, but before setting the goals, I would request that before you start preparing a MOOC, first and foremost thing is that please explore yourself and find out whether, because I am interested in instructional design, for example. I am interested in instructional design. Then I am thinking that, okay, let me develop a MOOC course. And I may develop it. After developing, I may see that there are plenty of courses, MOOC courses available in different platforms. Then why should I do it? So have a decision before you enter into MOOC development, whether a MOOC on this particular topic is available or not. Or if it is available, what can we do? That we will discuss. So first thing is set the goal. Set the goals even in terms of your outcomes, because we talk about outcome-based education. So set the goal. Second step is determine the target group. Even it can be reversed also. To whom? Who are my target audience? Because we know accordingly only I can present my content. Course content and course illustrations can be presented according to the level of the learner, according to the nature of the learner. Then select a platform. Here you may have a doubt. Sir, I am not very familiar with any platform. Then you cannot develop a MOOC course. What you can do, you can support somebody who is very good in this kind of platform. You can support them in terms of either writing the content, preparing the resources. So those who are really interested to develop a MOOC course should have some knowledge on any of the course platform. Then bring in experts. What is that? As a course provider, you set a goal, you identified an area. Now you can bring other experts into that. So it's a kind of collaborative project. Because what actually we people do, I am opening a course, then how will I include others? One. Second, if I include others, they also will take the credits. That time is over. Now we talking all these in the era of multidisciplinarity, team teaching, collaboration, partnership. So try to have partners. You can have experts from different fields. Then design the outline. Have the structure. Have the structure for the course. Then assemble the info. So you have the structure, you develop that structure. It can be an outline, like what we have seen in SWAYAM website, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. You can have a logical sequence of the content or the ideas. Then you write the video scripts, record the video. So parallelly, what you can do, video script you can write. For that, we need to have some exposure, how to write a video script. Or it may become a video like what we see in general SWAYAM. A face would be there. He'll be staring at you and keep on talking. That may not be a good video. People may not get interested. Nobody will watch the video for 30 minutes in a single sitting. So we have to have different types of video representation. Like it can be a dialogue form, it can be a conversation, or it can be a panel discussion. All these kinds of MOOCs are in the process. Now NCERT, because I know I'm working in some of the courses where we have been informed that yes, we need to have the variety of videos, not the same videos, similar type of videos. Write the video. While writing the content itself, we will get the idea what are all the additional reading material we need to provide. What are all the links I can provide. And meanwhile, when I'm developing the sequential content, I will get an idea. I have certain goals or outcomes. I have to provide the content which help the learner to achieve the outcome. And ultimately, you will come to the point 9, build the assessment method. So whatever outcome you have designed, those outcomes need to be supported in terms of resources, and the assessment need to support to assess the achievement of the outcome. And this is what generally we do in any classroom interaction. Move to the point number 10, gather the feedback. This is most important because we know when we use technology, we are creating lots of content. Every one of us are creating content. And we call these content as user-generated content. UGC, user-generated content. Even it can be an emoji that you are sending in a WhatsApp. A WhatsApp message that you are typing is a content. But for us, in education, we know our e-content follows the 4-quadrant approach. Right. So in all these, you think of where exactly I can get some feedback. How exactly I need to collect the feedback. And why are we collecting the feedback? All these content we are creating, in technology term, we call these content as maybe a video, animation, simulation, infographic, any of these, we call them as reusable learning object, RLOs, reusable learning object. So this course is a reusable learning object. What makes us to reuse? One, the feedback from the participants. If when I am rolling the first course, if I get a greater feedback, that helps me to run the course again. Not only that, those feedbacks When I collect, I'll get the idea where exactly I need to bring changes, modifications. How exactly our participants are experiencing, how do they feel about my course. Get those feedback, rework on it, and make it ready to reiterate. So this is what the procedure that we can follow in creating a MOOC. So once you decide on that, you may ask, sir, how can we create? I was mentioning, before creation, you find out whether there is something similar existing. If existing, you can adapt it. You can adapt what is existing. If there is nothing existing, then you can go for authoring the course. Authoring the course is nothing but writing the course. You can use Inkscape, LibreOffice, Open Author. I'll show it. Open Author from OER Common is a platform where you can create the course. So once you create the course, what is next? I have to share it. I have to share. You can share it through Pressbook. You can share it through WordPress. WordPress may be familiar to you. Why? Because we use it for blog creation. Then, or you can use the Google site, or even Google Docs can be used, or you can have your own personal website, which can be developed using Wix or Weebly, or you have a platform called LibreText, or you have a platform called OER Commons, or you have the best platform called LMS, Learning Management System, like Canvas, Blackboard, Moodle, etc. So right now, each one of you will be in a position to create the course and share it, because all these facilities are available. LibreOffice is same as, yes, LibreOffice is, earlier it was OpenOffice. Now it is LibreOffice. This LibreText is different. LibreOffice is the office suite where you have LibreWriter, LibreCalc, LibreImpress.
Okay, sir. I got that.
Yeah, LibreText is another platform.
But sir, I have a doubt. So this LibreOffice is like, is it like you can do presentations on that and then link it with like you, as you said, you can share it as Google site or a doc.
Yes.
So is it you can do a presentation on that and then
You have LibreImpress is there.
And even Canvas also can do that, right?
Yes. So I will, after the discussion, I will show you OER Commons, I will show you Canvas, and I will show you OpenEdX.
Okay, so thank you. So it's very interesting. So thank you, sir.
Fine. So there are different platforms which allows you to share your course. So if you have any question or any doubts, you may please ask. So I'll stop presenting the slide. If you have any specific question, maybe we'll address then. Yes, Rhea.
Good evening, sir. So basically, when I went into Canvas, and it's like, it's very useful in a way, but I didn't know that presentations can be done also there. So I was like, okay, that's very new. So I think it's a very interesting platform wherein you can share it if you're doing a lesson plan or like a lesson presentation for those.
So you're talking about Canva.
Canvas, yeah.
I am talking about another one. Canva is also has improved a lot, which gives you different types of representation templates, which can be shared.
Yeah. But this was very new, but it was very interesting. So it was actually you can change it into a PDF format, which also was there. And I didn't
Yes.
realize Canvas was also one more platform where you can actually do presentations as well. So
Yes,
that
yes.
was interesting.
You can create presentation, you can create mind maps, you can create lesson plan, you can create flyers, you can create notice, you can create a newsletter, you can create magazines. There are a lot more.
So, sir, the only thing with LibreOffice, is it like you can also do the same thing as like a presentation and then share it?
Yes, yes, yes. But the only problem I'll tell you, when you go to these kind of open source resources, it may not be attractive like the other proprietary.
Okay, okay.
We have to we have to use our own imagination and creativity, and the task would be little more higher. Whereas if you go to my Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, you can easily get some template and keep on adding, and everything is nice. That difference would be there.
Okay, sir. Got that. Thank you.
Okay. If there are no questions, let me take you through one which is called canvasinstructure.com. I'll share it in the chat box. Canvasinstructure.com. I'll share the I hope you are able to see. I'll start from the beginning. Yeah, I'll start from the scratch. So if you type canvas.instructure.com, this is one of the popular learning management system. So you can create an account in Canvas. Once you create an account and confirm your email and password, then you can enter into the learning management system. So now I have entered into my learning management system, which is Canvas. Right now you can see there are 3 courses I have created, and there is one course which is unpublished. Means I am still working on that. So I will tell you how to create. So this I will delete. Let it be there. Now you can see in my right side of the screen, there is a option called start a new course. Okay. So I'll just click on start a new course. I have to give a name for the course. So I just say that demonstration demo on course creation or MOOCs creation. So I given the name of the course, click on create. Then it will go to this particular section. You will see the course details. Suppose you need to add some image to the course, you can select the image. So let me take an image. So I just download one and put it in my desktop. Yeah. So I can select an image, click on upload an image. I have an image here. So I have got an image for my course. Again, you can see the name of the course, and you can have some course code. Then time zone. This is very important when you are creating a course. Why? Because suppose this is mountain time, US and Canada. I am creating a course for you people. Okay. and I am keeping the time zone like this. And I will tell you that, okay, you have an assignment coming in tomorrow, 6 o'clock. So we follow Asia Kolkata time zone, right? But in my course, I am following some other timeline. So whatever time I am telling, you may not find it. So hence, you have to select the appropriate time zone. Let us see. There will be Asia. Madrid is there. Kolkata is there. Chennai also is there. So I have selected Kolkata time zone. Then participation. Term. Are you preparing the course for a term or a full course? So I'll say it is a full course. So if it is a full course, I can have a start date and end date. So let me say that it starts today. It's already started and it ends June 20th. It is free. It is free. Okay. Now, restrict students from viewing course before the course start date. Why is it? It is needed because suppose I am creating a course for the next semester, which starts in June. I can create the course and make it ready, and even I can enroll my students. But if I click on this, restrict students from viewing course before course start date, only after the course start date, they can see the course content. Next one, what you might have seen in Google Classrooms and all, even now, some of your students may be accessing the old Google Classroom. So after the end date, would you like to allow the students to access? If no, restrict students from viewing the course after course end date. Then the language, all these are there. I am not going in any other details. Okay. And there is one more point I would like to highlight. File copyright. This is very, very important. Copyright and license information must be provided for files before they are published. That means Canvas will not take the risk of your copyright violation. So suppose I am uploading some copyright protected material, then I am responsible, not Canvas. Okay. Then format, you can select the format on campus, online, blended. Right now I am not deciding. Then update course details. My course details are updated. Now in my course, you can see left to the course details, you can see a pan. A panel is there where home, announcement, assignment, discussion, grade, all these are my course components. And this is the sequence. If you would like to change the navigation, you can click on navigation and you can change it. Okay. Suppose I need outcomes first. After announcement, I need outcome. After outcome, I need syllabus. After syllabus, I need module. After module, I keep I'll keep files. Okay. After files, I'll keep pages. After pages, I'll keep discussion. After discussion, I'll keep rubrics. After rubrics, I'll keep quizzes. After that, you can see grade. After that, you can see people. And after that, you can see big blue button. I don't know how many of you are aware of this. Big blue button is a video conferencing tool. It's an open source video conferencing tool, big blue button. So I have rearranged it and save. Now you can see in the left side, it has been changed. Okay. Now, in the right side, you can see the course status, unpublished and published. So you can understand the meaning. Once you click on publish, it is on air. Right? So what we can do, we can develop the course in detail, then better you publish it. Or at least develop the first topic, then you publish it. Then below that you can see share to comments, course statistics, course calendar, end this course, delete this course. There are a lot of things. I am not going right now. So I have done the course and I click home. So nothing is there now. Nothing is there now. Now I can keep on adding different components to my course. So first one would be better to have a module. You can see there is a syllabus option and there is a outcome option. So you can keep on typing outcome. You can see create and you can develop. Now that and all you can do later. So let us see how to prepare a module. I'll just go to module and you can see there is a plus symbol. That means you can add a module. Click on the module and I would say introduction to MOOCs. And this can be locked. You may remember what I was telling. Right now, I am in a process of developing my course. Suppose unknowingly I have enrolled some students. They can see all this. So I can lock it to certain time. So right now I am not doing because I have not enrolled any students. So introduction to MOOCs, add a module. So you have added a module. Then I am adding one more module. I say MOOCs design and development. Now you can see there is a prerequisite. What is that? This is the second module and I can fix a prerequisite that unless and until you complete the first module, you cannot open it. That is the prerequisite. So I am just adding the module. Now you can see there are two modules added. Now under this module, what can I do? You can see a plus symbol. You can click on that. Now you can keep on adding the components into the module. Module is nothing but unit 1. So you may start with providing maybe a external URL, for example. Okay. So I would like to give an external URL of SWAYAM. So I have selected that. I'll paste my URL and page name SWAYAM. Okay. Add item. Now you can see under the module, I have one resource for the students to explore, and that resource is a link. And suppose I need a YouTube video. Okay, I just go for YouTube. Then I'll just select Canvas tutorial for beginners. I'll just open. Just select a video link. I just select the link and come here, external URL. There is no, right now I cannot, because I have not downloaded a video, I am giving an external link. So external URL, added the URL, Canvas tutorial, add. Now I have added 2 resources. Now I would like to add a file. Create a file. I am using already, I have used one image, so I am adding it. The image is added. So like that, you can keep on adding resources under the module. Now what? Now I have to provide an assignment. Click on the assignment. Okay. And you have got an assignment section. Click on the plus symbol. Type assignment. You can see assignment, discussion, quiz, external tool, not graded. So I say it is an assignment. Name, I say reflection. And I say there is a due date. Due date, I say 24th. And I can select a time. 24th February, Saturday. Now points, I say for this assignment, you'll get 10 points. And you can check always the more options. $10 points assignment. And you can type here, what is this assignment? So I say, please explore different MOOC platforms and prepare a reflection write-up and submit. Right? So points 10, assignment, display grade as point, submission type. Submission type I can select. It is on paper, no submission, online, external tool. So I say online. Online, what type of submission? I would say file upload. And you can restrict the file upload. Allow .pdf. That means I have given students can upload a written assignment which is converted as a PDF. And next, submission attempts. I will say limited. I will allow a student to upload assignment once. Okay. Then you just come down and save. There are other options I am not giving now. So now one of the assignment is ready. So like that, you can keep on adding. You can keep on adding, and after adding, you can see there is in the right top corner, there is something called student view. The right now what you are viewing is what a teacher can view. Now we don't know how the students will be getting the view. That you can always click and see. Click on student view. Student will be seeing the course like this. Since I have not published, you cannot see it. And you can always edit. You can always edit. And this reflection I publish as an assignment and come home, because I have to publish this course. Then only that will be visible for the student. So I publish. Now let us come to students view. You can see this is what the students can see. They can see the syllabus. I have not added anything. They can see the files. The file is there. Discussion not added, right? But when they come to home, they can see there is a to do, there is a reflection, there is an assignment given. So they can work on that. So it would be always good to, after certain design completed, you can always check how exactly it is being shown to the students. People click on that. Click on that. Right now, I am the teacher, and you can see there is a plus people. Click on plus people. I have to give the either the mail ID, or I can create a login ID. If you have Canvas login ID, I can collect that and give here. Or if you are doing it for your students in your institute might have given some specific ID for the students that can be used. So right now, let me use the email address. Can I have any one or two email address in the chat box? Can I have one or two email address in the chat box so that I will enroll so that you can see that? So I have got one. I add one, comma. I got another one. Enough. I'll take one more. Yeah. So now I have added 3, and you can see I can decide the role: student, teacher, teacher assistant, course designer, observer. So I say these are all students. Section demo on MOOC creation. Now can interact with users in their section only. I just leave it. Click next. Now what should I do? Now what it says, we are unable to find matches below. So I select, this is Merin Shaila. I say Merin Shaila. I select next. Name is Shalini Priyanka. Next is what is that? Amrit.
Amrit Palkar, sir.
Okay. URIETVE. Okay. Next. Okay. So next, what it says. So I would say Marin, Shalini, Amrit. Okay, then I think have you got some mail ID? In have you created an account in? It is conflicting. Let me see. Okay, now I have added 2 people, add users. Now you can see there is a pending. Now I think Marin and Shalini would have got a mail, and you can access the course. So like this, you can add the participants into your course. So this is one way of creating MOOC. This is one way of creating MOOC using canvas.instructure. Yes, Amritpal ma'am?
Yes, sir.
No, you have the hand raise.
No, sir.
Fine.
Thank you.
So this is one. Now another one, let me show, is Open edX. Okay. So when you go to Open edX, or you can take this, I'll give it in the, I hope you are able to see the Open edX.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'll share this link in the chat box. sandbox.openedx.org. You can create an account, and if you want to create course, what you have to do, you have to click on the studio. This Open edX page, what you are seeing right now, you can take courses, whatever courses available in the sandbox, you can enroll and learn how to develop it. If you want to create your own, you have to click on the studio, and if you click on studio, you will get another page. You'll get another page where you can create a course. So you can see now you have new course and new library. The plus symbol is there available. And right now I try to create one course here, course Introduction to LMS. So if you click on that, you can see I have added 2 sections, LMS overview, course design in LMS. I can keep on adding, because you can see new subsection, new section. So you can keep on adding resources. Various resources are available, like, see, for example, new section. If you click, you can see new subsection, then new unit. Like that, you can keep on adding materials and resources, and you can create the course. And you have content available, like updates, pages, settings are available, tools are available. So this is another platform where you can create your MOOCs. Now another is you can visit this page, oercommons.org, which is a platform, helps you to access OER, browse OER, open education resources. Varieties of open education resources can be accessed. Now once you create an account in the oercommons.org, you can see there is an option called Add OER. Click on that. I was mentioning open author, right? You can see here open author, create a resource. So click on Add OER, then click on open author, create resource. Then it will give you a space. You can see here, enter a resource title. So I say MOOCs. Add a title image. I just add a title image. Okay, section name. I can give a section name. Introduction to MOOCs. And you can have the main content. You can just type it, or you can import from Google Drive, and you can attach any additional resources. You can insert new sections. So like this, you can keep on adding, and this can act as a open courseware. Open courseware. So like this, you can use Canvas Instructor, you can use OpenEdX, you can use OER Commons to create MOOCs or open courses. So please work on any one of this. And even if you are interested in Moodle, I can give you one website. I hope some of you may be familiar. Genomio.com. Genomio.com is a Moodle provider, because Moodle Cloud is the best, but it gives you only 45 days. Whereas Genomio gives you unlimited days where you can create the course and run the course. So like that, you can explore some of the course provider and create your course. And if you want to convert it as a XMOOC, where you may have to connect it to your university or connect to the certification agency and provide the certificate. Otherwise, for your students, for your class, you can create the course in any of these platform, and you can run it in a semester, get their feedback, improve that. Then later you can think of maybe getting affiliated to any of the university or the course provider. Through them, you can run your course and provide the certificate. So these are the things I thought I will share with you. And now it's 8:20. Another 10 minutes are there for us to have any kind of discussion if needed. Any questions? I know that the questions will be there once you start working on it. But my humble submission before you is that please start working in any of whichever platform is comfortable for you. But remember, in any of these platform, when you are keep on adding resources, materials, please make sure you are using copyright-free materials. That is very, very important. Because all these are digital evidences. Even if you remove it, your digital footprint will be available. So hence, please take care while adding resources. Yes, please. Any doubts?
Sir, after publishing any content on MOOCs, can we block any section?
You can block. You can hide it.
Okay.
There are options to hide.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Best resume. No, best resume, there are lots of, I have never gone through that, but what you can do, you plan your resume, what are the structures needed, and even Canva is a good, it gives you different templates, canva.com. Like that, there are a lot of, it depends on for what purpose you are preparing your resume. That is the suggestion for Shalini. So what purpose you are preparing your resume, accordingly you select. Otherwise, for general purpose, I think Canva would be better. Basically, it gives you different templates, or even Microsoft Word also gives you different templates. You can select any of the template and key in because they give different sections. Accordingly, you can key in your details. Import export in Canvas. Canvas you have import export. But for the students, you cannot do. You should be a teacher. You should be a course creator. Then only you can import and export. Import means there are certain courses available in the Canvas server. You can make use of those existing courses. Export is once you create a course, you can export it to some other platform. That is what import export. Devidas, Datpe, and Sonia. Yes, Sonia, please.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
So actually, SWAYAM is not introduced in our college, which comes under the Karnataka University Dharwad.
Okay.
Even though we can suggest the students to enroll for the SWAYAM courses.
Yes, you can. Always you can suggest, because that is under UGC. You can always suggest students can take up SWAYAM courses. They can request for their credit transfer. All these are already running in all universities.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Merin.
Good evening, sir. So, sir, SWAYAM is a platform basically targeted majorly for colleges and universities, right? So, is
Even
there
school
a
students are.
platform that is exclusive for schools alone?
Which platform?
Any online course
No,
platform like SWAYAM?
Swayam also provides for school children.
Okay.
It is
So,
there exclusively for school children. You have section.
okay, sir. Okay.
You have for school children. You have for professional development. You have it for UG. You have it for PG.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I wasn't aware about that. Thank you so much, sir.
If there are no questions, I think we can wind up. Yes, Amit Pal ma'am, that is correct. Some type of value-added courses are offered by SWAYAM or MOOCs as per demand of NEP. Yes, there are lots of courses coming in. In fact, SWAYAM is going to extend. There are lots of changes coming in as per NEP. Because even we know that NEP suggests a national digital university. Under that, there will be more of virtual national coordinators. So lot more things are awaited.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, and thank all the participants, and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.